That's because of the
Yeah.
delay. All right, 7 is up.
Okay. 7 is up now.
Go find 7. Literally, 7. Hey, Valerie. Yes, sorry. Somehow, by accident, we closed the computer. Yeah, I don't think we mentioned this to you when you had come on. So, we started this all out. We didn't stream to Ohio and back. We started to stream last night at 8:15, or 9 o'clock actually, coming out of Florida. And we were just streaming from our phone, and YouTube kept on cutting us off. We tried a couple different times. And Danny, thank you, Danny Mac, did some quick research and found out that they do now have a policy against streaming live while you're driving. A passenger can stream, but not the driver. So we're figuring the camera has to be facing the passenger's face. Anyway, ours is obviously facing forward. So what we did, because I'm a crafty kind of guy, we dug out all of our mobile streaming stuff. So our big battery, the computer, and we plugged the phone that we normally use through YouTube, but just a phone in there. So we have that camera facing forward, which is why you see the red border and all that stuff. So we're actually going through our normal broadcasting software that we use when we stream. Because for whatever reason, it can't tell we're driving, I guess. However, the computer is sitting on the console sort of in between Lisa and myself. And because the roads are a little bumpy, if I don't have the screen literally propped all the way open, the bumps close it. And I'm driving, I'm not paying attention to it. Lisa's reading comments, she's not paying attention to it. And so what happened to the last stream is the computer lid closed. So we apologize. Number 7.
So I did a screenshot of the last comments from the other stream. So let me read those. Oh, are you kidding me? Wait a minute.
Well,
That's not.
Don't worry about it, I remember what it was.
Okay, here we go. So
Chris was making
Valerie asked Chris, you're a Royal Caribbean fan, right? And Chris said, I understand you really have had a great year for the channel. I mean, amazing amount of cruises. I'm super impressed. And yes, Valerie. So Valerie says, I just got off Utopia today, my first Royal cruise, and me and my entire family loved it. So guess we are also Royal fans now. So those were the ones from the other stream. And now I can connect to here. Valerie says, hello, I'm here. Chris says, back online. Diamonds are forever. I hope you guys hit it. Marina says,
oh, we gotta find 15 grand.
yeah, we sure do. Macrina says, back again. Chris says, Macrina, are you diamond? And then I'm so glad Carnival got it right.
Well, they're working towards it. So they are letting the diamonds stay forever. They're right. Platinums, however, they're going to be giving them 10,000 points. Now, none of us know what that equates to yet. We believe from John's announcement, we're going to know how the point structure is going to work in the next couple days. But the platinums are going to be given 10,000 points every 2 years. And so what we really figure is the way that they're setting the program up is that there's really only going to be a few people that are in the platinum level, even with those points, that'll be able to make diamond. But remember, you got to requalify still every 2 years. The only people who are never going to have to do that are the diamonds. If you make diamond before May 31st, you will be forever a diamond on Carnival. But everybody else, it'll still be a free-for-all.
So Macrina says, Chris, not diamond yet, and it probably won't make it by May 2026. Tuesday says back.
Hey, Tuesday.
Hey, Tuesday.
It's almost your day.
Yes, almost.
Another couple hours. Well, depending on where you are.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It's 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Oh my goodness.
Cocacino.
Oh, yeah, cappuccino. There you go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Macrina was asking earlier if we were going to get a cappuccino, and Robert doesn't drink coffee, so he said he was having a cappuccino. So I think that's our new term now.
Cocacino.
Chris says, somehow I know you and Lisa will find a way to make one.
I think he's talking about the 15 grand.
I think so, yeah. We'll find a way, or we'll make a way.
Well, you know, money definitely does not grow on trees. And
And it's
the
tough here.
the proverbial mattress is empty. So, yeah, don't know.
Yeah. I mean, we'd certainly like to. We just missed the 1 years ago, the last time they changed the plan.
I don't know, whenever that was, 20 odd
Yeah,
years ago,
20
whatever
years
it
ago or
was.
whatever. All we needed 6 nights. That was all we needed. And we were going to do, we talked about doing 2 of the 3 night cruises. And our work schedule was completely different then, so it just never worked out that we could get those 6 nights. It's all we needed to be diamond.
You know,
And,
at that time in our life, work was completely different, money was completely different, and we just could not make it happen. We had to let it go.
Yep.
And so here we are, and I know, I mean, 68 points, it's not like it's just 6.
Exactly.
That is a lot.
It is a lot.
But I feel like we're standing at the edge again, which is so frustrating, because for those who don't make diamond, who are just regular type cruisers, you'll never hit that status. You're going to have to cruise a lot. In the way the new program is being set up, like some people that cruise a lot are like the gamblers who get free cruises. In the new program, from what I understand, those cruises aren't going to count towards loyalty, because what does count towards the loyalty is dollars spent. However, what I don't know is the money they spend in the casino, how that will translate for loyalty. But as far as cabins go, if they're getting it for free because they're gamblers, they're not getting any points. Anyway, so we'll know more in a couple of days when they spit out the rest of the program, so we can see how it actually works.
Exactly. So Luffy has joined us. Luffy says, hey.
What's up,
Hey,
Luffy?
And Chris says, speed limit's 85.
80 the last time I saw it. Hang on. I see a speed limit sign coming up.
Yeah, the last one I remember seeing was 80.
Yeah, it's 80.
Gotta love
But,
Texas.
but we're only doing, well, I'm actually doing about 55 right now. I tend, just because it's so dark out here, I tend to go slower out here at night. Just because 60 seems like I'm flying.
It does, doesn't it?
And a lot of that too is because I've got 11,000 pounds behind me pushing me down the hills. I don't know.
Chris says he's putting it out there. We will be diamond before May 2026.
We'll let you know if we decide to start the GoFundMe.
He's been joking about that all day.
Cruising for diamond.
Right? Yeah, we might not be the only ones doing that. There might be a bunch of people doing that.
I wonder if we were able to pull that off somehow. Not the GoFundMe thing, but the Cruising for Diamond. If we could do the whole live on location concept.
I don't know.
Because it's going to be a lot of days that we've moved in.
Yeah. I don't know. We've been checking out the cruises though, see what they've got to offer. Trying to figure out if we can make it work. But again, we got to go out and make the money first. So
Yeah.
that's what we're doing here. We're attempting to at least.
Yeah, but we also have to pay the bills.
Yeah, that is very true. We do have
And
bills to pay.
we have a very expensive 14-day Alaska cruise
Yes.
in May.
Yeah. That is very true.
So, a lot on the table here.
Yeah. But we just do what we do.
Yeah, because if we take, like we were talking about with other things, if we take that event cruise stuff and present it, I wonder if that will help.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Chris said it would be a great challenge. Absolutely.
Chris, you need to suck it up and come and join us on our event cruise.
You do.
We have decided, because of what we're going to present on that cruise, that the word group isn't, it isn't, yeah, it's just not functionally correct. We're creating an experience, an event. And of course we're videoing the crap out of this so that we can obviously create some highlight reels and stuff of it, but also hopefully potentially use that to present to some of the other cruise lines and potentially get some recognition, some help, even if it's just access.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure if you were around, but we got in trouble on the Star. So we need some help. We had to go to the principal's office.
We did.
It was a pleasant visit, but you
It
know.
was.
Ooh, I wonder if we can go find my friend in there. That's his partner. Jerk.
Yeah, now.
Hey, he deserved it. It's the nicest four-letter word I can come up with. November 8th, Chris. Email me. tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com.
Tall man's been working.
Y'all are gonna crap your pants, I'm telling you. I heard a ding. What was
Did you?
that?
I didn't hear a ding. We still have everything seems to be
Okay.
running.
It could be I got an email or
Yeah.
something, or
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
got the computer up and running.
Yeah.
We are resourceful.
Yes, we are. You are. Well, I guess I can be too.
Well, it all depends on what.
Exactly.
When it comes to tech, that's
I am
me.
not resourceful at tech. That's all you.
You're resourceful at shopping and cooking.
Yeah.
You're really good at that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're really good
Especially
at
the one pot meals.
well, that's my necessity.
But
Not
still,
necessarily by choice.
You got to be crafty.
Get pretty good at the air fryer too.
Yeah. Cookies.
Right. Garlic knots.
Amazing garlic knots. Oh my gosh.
Steak. Make all kinds of stuff in that air fryer. Macrina says it's gonna be fun. Yes, it is. Know it. Totally gonna be fun.
Maybe. But I can't read it while I'm driving, Chris. It's going to have to wait about another 24 hours. Well, maybe I can look it up at a gas stop here in Fort Stockton.
Yeah. Good one, Macrina. That was perfect. Come on, Chris.
It's about the experience.
Right?
Trust me, the people that are going to be are the space that they've given us. It goes by a couple of names. They do call it convention space, but they also call it the annex. It's the annex of one of the dining rooms. And so those people in the dining room, they're going to be saying, what the fudge is going on in there?
That's quite possible.
Oh no. We're going to have a guard at the door.
Chris says, I think that was the charger on his phone or device.
Uh-huh. I see how you are.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad you're back. It's been a long time. Hopefully you're well.
Yeah.
We hadn't seen you in forever.
Yeah, we missed you.
And without busting your chops too much, we didn't see you one time on one of those live streams when we were on the Star. Where were you?
I thought for sure you were going to be on those.
Did you see the last couple nights we were broadcasting from out on the top deck? Oh my gosh. What amazing shots of the ship. You know what? There must be several of those trucks, unless that guy is just stopped to go to the restroom.
Chris said, I really wish I could because I would, but I have a conflict for that date.
I got your conflict.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, fine. Next year. No matter where we go, whatever cruise
Watch
line we go
it.
on,
Yep.
November next year.
Save the date.
Yeah. It's going to be an easier decision because you're going to get to see all the highlights from this year.
He says, I'm sorry, work has gotten me down swamped. Oh, I'm sorry too.
Yeah, we understand that.
We do. We get
Oh
it.
my
I mean,
gosh.
Look at us going to Ohio to go to Arizona.
4,400 miles of driving in 5 days.
We get it.
5 days? Friday,
Something
Saturday,
like
Sunday,
that.
Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, 5 days.
Yeah. Yeah, we totally get it.
With Sunday, a good portion of that day being non-driving because we were home. Packing up the RV and spending some time with Blake. I'd like to say with the kids, but we didn't really spend much time with them.
Chris said, if I could get my money back, I would do it.
Good. Get your money back. Get your money back.
TMC, the musical.
Right.
Who started that? Who was it that asked if we were doing a musical? Was that Antonio?
I don't know.
Somebody asked. If we
One of
were
you
doing a
crazy
musical.
people. No, we are not putting on a musical.
Y'all would run. As quickly as possible. Oh my goodness. There goes more of those, whatever that is, railroad ties, whatever. I don't know what to call them anymore. We've seen so many of those trucks. It's like they're following us. They're going the same way we're
Right.
going.
They seem to go in pairs of two,
Yeah, they do.
or at least, close behind one another.
Yeah. The more I think about it, I think you're right. I think it has to do something with the running electrical lines, supporting the weight of their equipment.
Wanna go. Oh, this is the greatest show. I'm trying to think of some musical songs.
That's such a good show.
I can't remember all the words.
Yeah, me either.
Up to you. Oh, this is the greatest show. Everything you really need, everything you really want, right now here for you. This is where you wanna be. Oh, this one sticks in my head only because we heard it today. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Yeah. The cats are clawing. The jellicle cats are the cat.
Chris says, I just want to encourage you to keep it going. You will achieve everything that you want to get. Aw, thank you.
We had a comment on one of our videos a couple days ago. It was like, I don't know how your videos don't have thousands of views. My comment and my reply to him was, from your mouth to God's ears. Oh yeah, and YouTube algorithm's ears. We're patient. You just keep at it.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yep. Yeah, we have some off-ship and on-ship, but actually, show concepts that we've been working on a little bit. And because depending on how things roll, as we spoke about before, we kind of pay to get on all these ships and it gets expensive. So depending on how financial years go, we still need to create content for you guys. So we have some ideas about that. Do something different and unique. Create an experience, right? Work on trying to make sure I never mute a microphone again.
Oh my gosh, that'll be the day.
Oh.
At least once per cruise. At least.
Once per stream.
Maybe.
Oh.
Thank God everyone's patient with us.
But that's what makes us real.
Yeah, that's true. You can't fake that stuff.
No. Polished is nice, but raw is also equally as nice because it's real. Excuse me. Yeah, it is amazing for someone who lives in the city who's never really truly been. Well, we could just call it out in the country. I mean, that's what this place is right here. It's not really country, but there are no lights. There's no street lights. I mean, obviously there's pavement that we're driving on, but you get off the road, there's just next to none. It is dark. The stars that you can see out here are breathtaking. They're breathtaking. And again, because we're driving and there's truck lights and stuff, you can't see any of that. But trust me, if we were to pull off one of these little side roads, just amazing.
Chris says, on another topic, I went to church this Sunday, and I have to say I've never seen so many young people. I was super impressed. Like, more packed than Easter Sunday packed.
Wow.
That's
Excellent.
cool. Yeah.
That's great.
Right? Yeah. I like to hear that. I've been hearing, a lot of revival type things going on.
What do you, Chris, in your town, in your church, what do you think? Oh, no, that was a
not
bush.
deer. Sorry, that was a bush. Never mind. No deer.
What do you think the reason was that all of a sudden there was a larger influx of young adults?
Chris says West Texas for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, all this, West Texas, New Mexico, Arizona. There's so many large spaces with nothingness.
Right.
Up in New Mexico, go into Alamogordo, up into the mountains. Just amazing. I've never had the opportunity to bring Lisa up there. It's beautiful. Used to camp up there when I would have a long weekend.
We used to camp.
Yeah. Before I had an RV, I'd go up there in a tent.
I cannot even imagine that because you cannot live without power. And to have you in a tent, that boggles my mind.
It was a little bit different back in those days.
Yeah, I guess. Chris says the tragedy of the past week.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, me as
But
well.
I wanted to know if that's what you were thinking too.
Yeah. Well, even before that, I've been seeing a lot more things about kids, like college students.
God, I need to shave. Sorry. I feel I'm 3 weeks away from looking like Santa Claus. I'm so fuzzy. Well, I hope it sticks.
Yeah, me too. But the fact that they're coming in, I mean, that speaks volumes. I love that. Chris says, I didn't realize the impact that he had on so many young people. No, I didn't either. I mean, quite honestly, conversation with him, from what I understand. Chris says my son was in tears when I got home from work. Oh.
Yeah, I had no
I'm
idea
sorry
who he
to
was
hear
either.
that. Yeah.
Well, regardless of knowing him or not knowing him, it's been a highly publicized event, moment, crisis, and that sort of thing affects everybody differently, whether you knew the person or not. I mean, I'll give you a perfect example, and I think it's at a greater scale, but you know, when the planes hit the towers in New York, I didn't know anybody on the planes. I didn't know anybody in New York, but boy, did that affect me, as well as millions of others, of course, right?
Well, that still affects me. When you go back and read some of the transcripts of some of the conversations, like the gentleman that called in the one flight he talked to, was it air traffic control, I guess it was? No, it wasn't air traffic control. But, you know, when you read some of the things that happen, I mean, it's very touching. Chris says that he was supposed to speak at his son's campus next month, and his son had wanted him to go. Yeah, you know, and he was 31 years old. I mean,
He's a young guy, yeah.
he had that connection with the younger generation that, you know, so many of us still have. And, you know, that he was a role model for many.
Yeah, what a shame.
Yeah, it really is. But, you know, hopefully this is going to open up everybody's eyes. I mean, this country has been, the last several years, just, you know, fighting each other for no reason, because nobody wants to sit down and listen. And hopefully that this will change that, and people will actually listen and not just hate because, you know, I don't believe what you believe.
I hate to say it, baby, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
I bet it goes completely the opposite way. Creates more division. It all depends on what comes out of that idiot's mouth. I'm not talking about the president, by the way. I'm talking about the shooter.
I don't know. It's just all sad. I mean, this country has changed so much from when I was growing up. You know, people would listen to each other.
Well, at least where you grew up. Yes.
So, I mean, you have a point here. But for me, it's just,
We lost the stream.
did we lose it? Yeah, I think we may have lost it again, because your phone is gone. Yep, we lost it apparently.
Well, the stream is on, but we lost the camera.
Okay. I guess we lost the camera. But
All right. Well, we were going to stop the stream anyway. So, since the camera dropped out, I guess that's our hint.
yeah, it must be.
So we appreciate everybody joining us for our trip. I don't know if we'll come back on tomorrow morning or not. We'll have to see. Finish the drive in. If not, We will have a couple more live streams before the group cruise. They will be on Mondays, not Sundays. So for the next couple weeks, our live show, weekly wrap-up show, will be on Mondays. All right? If we do not come back on, we hope you guys have a safe and pleasant week. And we will see you all